Martinique, 1902. The ground shakes, and the people of St. Pierre run outside to find that their city is under attack by thousands of snakes. Where did they come from, and why are they here? On May 8, 1902, at 9:34 p.m., a violent eruption of Mount Pelée on the Caribbean island of Martinique sent an estimated 20 million cubic meters of ash and pumice into the air, and within hours it was raining down onto the nearby city of St. Pierre. By 10 o'clock, people were fleeing the city, which was coated in several inches of ash. But those who had stayed behind to grab belongings, or worse, had fallen asleep, were in for a terrible surprise. Hours after the eruption began, the residents of St. Pierre found themselves under siege by thousands of snakes. According to some survivors, the streets were so filled with serpents that you could hardly set foot without treading on one. People were bitten and killed as they tried to flee the deadly serpents. Many more were injured and even went blind from snake bites. There were just too many snakes to escape. People were trapped inside their homes with nowhere to go. They climbed into trees and waited for the nightmare to end. Some people, according to survivors, even committed suicide rather than face the snakes. But where did all these snakes come from? Snakes typically avoid humans and would not normally be found in such high numbers in a populated area. So what caused them to flee their natural habitat and seek refuge in the streets of St. Pierre? Well, the answer lies in the composition of Mount Pelée's ash cloud. You see, Mount Pelée is a volcano, and volcanoes emit gases when they erupt, including sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is extremely toxic to snakes, causing them to convulse and go blind. Faced with this deadly gas, the snakes fled their homes underground and slithered to higher ground. And unfortunately for the people of St. Pierre, that higher ground was in the city. What kind of snakes were they? These were pit vipers, also known as bushmasters. Bushmasters are large, highly venomous snakes that can grow up to 10 feet long. They are known for their distinctive head pits, which are heat-sensing organs located between the eyes and nostrils. Pit vipers are ambush predators that feed on small mammals, birds, and reptiles. They are primarily nocturnal and spend their days hidden in trees or underground. Their venom is extremely potent and can cause paralysis and bleeding, often leading to death. The eruption of Mount Pelée sent thousands of these deadly creatures pouring into the streets of St. Pierre. Those who had stayed behind in the city were hunted down and killed by the serpents, while others managed to escape by climbing into trees or hiding in buildings. The bushmasters were relentless and soon surrounded them. Many people were bitten and killed by the snakes, while others went blind from the bites. It is estimated that around 25 people were killed by snakes, although some accounts put the number much higher. One survivor recalled the horror of the snake invasion. When we reached the second story, we saw hundreds of dead bodies lying on the stairs, bitten by snakes. We could do nothing but join them. Another survivor described the snakes as being everywhere, in the streets, in the houses, in the trees, even in the sea. There were so many of them that you couldn't move without treading on one. It seemed like the people of St. Pierre were doomed. But luckily for them, the eruption of Mount Pelée lasted only 3 days. By May 11th, the ash cloud had cleared, and the snakes were gone. The people of St. Pierre emerged from their hiding places to find their city in ruins and many of their friends and family dead or injured. In total, around 30,000 people were killed by the eruption and its aftermath, making it one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions in history. In conclusion, the St. Pierre snake invasion was a terrifying ordeal for the people of Martinique in 1902. If you have enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on history.